Good morning. It's Thursday, the 9th of May, 2024. A beautiful sunny morning in County Galway. The weather is up and it's going to be nice right through the weekend. We're going to look at a few things today. Firstly, we go through the cards that's on. Brighton is on today. It's very low grade stuff, some of this stuff in the UK. The whole card is only worth £20,585 to the winners. That's all six races. 26,000 at Chelmsford. Good card, of course, at Chester, 229,000 almost. There's 51,000 at Gorham Park, 30,000 at Huntington over the Sticks, and 32,000 at Stratford over the Sticks. Tipperary then there's 46,193 pounds that is, because we have a group race at Chester again today. My God, that was sad just to see poor old Hidden Law pulling up after the line. I had to put him down, and he'd sprinted away well for a nice 3-length win. Racing can be cruel. Anyway, this is the Ormonde Stakes. It's Group 3 over 1 mile, 5.5 furlongs. Top ranked is Point Lonsdale, and then we have Arrest, and then there's a load coming down below that. Deauville Legend has blinkers on for the first time, which is interesting, and he's well fancied. He's around 100 to 30. Winter Wilds, Lastrodome, Enemy, they're all in double figures. The top three and Deauville Legend seems to be the ones to concentrate on there. We'll have a look at a few trends. There's some previous winners. Old Hamish won it the last 2 years. He gives it a miss this year, he's given someone else a chance. We're going to the profiler. Now we'll see if the old draw makes any difference. No, there's well spread across longer distances, either down through all the stalls, down to stall 7 have had winners. Down to the trainers. No. So Michael Stout's had 4 winners, and Aidan O'Brien has had 5 winners of the race. No jockey stands out there, I don't think. No. Nothing there. We'll just have a look where they had their last run. That is to be run in the UK. Some of these would have ran in Maidan and places like that during the close season in the UK. So 3 winners have come from Ascot in their last race, 3 from the Curragh, 10 have come from Newbury, which is interesting. And we'll just see how the favourites got on. Where are we? Position in the market. 13 favourites have won from 27 runs. It's a 48% strike rate. Second favourites have a 44% strike rate. That's 11 from 25. So it pays to follow the market in this race. Point Lonsdale, he's by Australia. He hasn't won since this meeting last year. He won here. He must have ran 9 or 10 times in the UK and Ireland and abroad. No wins, but he did win at this meeting. So we'll have a look at that one. This is Point Lonsdale here with the white face.
Yellow jacket next into the straight, then Mujtabar away to the left, on down to the last furlong, and Point Lonsdale is forced through to take a narrow lead from Poker Face. Mujtabar in the blue and white is running on. Lafayette is burrowing through up the inner. Point Lonsdale down the centre. Mujtabar fairly flying up the inside. There'll be flared nostrils either way. Point Lonsdale and Mujtabar in a thriller to the Huxley Stakes. Lafayette next, and then Poker Face.
Arrest then is a 4-year-old by Frankel. He made his comeback run there on the 20th of April at Newbury, which we said the last run at Newbury was a good sign. It was beaten nearly 6 lengths, but he probably needed the race there, and he should come on for that. His previous race was last September. That was in the St. Leger when he was second to Continuous, I think. We'll check that out now. 1 second. This is Arrest here on the outside of the 3.
The final 2.5 furlongs in the St. Leger, and making his bid for glory is Continuous. Arrest is chasing him down in second place, followed on the outside by Tower of London, but Continuous seems to have the Leger within his grasp as they approach the final furlong. Desert Heroes plugging away back and forth, but Ryan Moore and Continuous are pouring it on in the closing stages here. Arrest and Frankie can't do anything about it, and Continuous, he's all out though, but he's going to win it really well. Takes us at Leger. Number 7 for Aidan O'Brien. Arrest was second. Desert Hero ran on nicely behind them with Tower of London and Gregory.
Yeah, so he was second to an O'Brien one there. So you'd think O'Brien might have his measure with Point Lonsdale. He'll know what it'll take to beat him, you would think. Alcacib is next in line, third ranked. That ran at Newbury in the race that Arrest came back on. Alcacib was making its comeback race as well. It was actually a half a length in front of Arrest that day. That won the Heritage Handicap at Ascot, I think, early in the season. We'll have a look at that. It was actually the old Rowley Cup at Newmarket that he won. This is him here on the right.
Quick to challenge now, and they're kicking on from Satin on the far side and Struth. It's Shadow Dance and now Sakib looking to fight this one out. Satin trying hard to get on terms on the far side as they race up towards the line. On the far side is Shadow Dance. On the near side, Al Sakib. Al Sakib has a very determined attitude, and it's Al Sakib just beginning to get up. Al Sakib defies the £9 rise for Ascot. Shadow Dance second, Satin third, Struth in fourth.
That's it. That's the top 3. Keep your eye on Deauville Legend as well. The bit of money for that seems to be interesting, and the first time blinkers. That won a Group 2 in 2022. Only ran 3 times last season and didn't quite reach that bit of form. But they might have it sorted out, and it might go back to its old promise again. There was a few that took my eye last night. Too many now to go through individually, but I'll just show you them quickly. I see there's a couple of them are non-runners now, but Crafty Cheech in the 225 Huntington for the Scoutons. It's around 15 to 8. 410 Chester, I like Inspiritus. Roger Varian, that's around 100 to 30. The 450 Gorham Park, Pigeon House, I liked for Jesse Harrington. That's around 3 to 1. The 455 at Brighton Wedgwood for Tony Carroll. That's around 5 to 2. He likes Brighton, Tony Carroll. The 540 Tipperary, one for Gonzo for Shauna Hearn. That's around 100 to 30. And finally, one at Tipperary in the 640 Easy Fella for Henry de Bromhead with Rachel Blackmore up. I'm just going to do a little train. I'm looking at the trainer's report here, and I'm just going to have a little look at Tom Lacey. Tom Lacey is a great man to follow over the sticks. In his last 14 days, he's had 5 winners. That's 45% strike rate, and he's plus 24. But he's a great trainer, and He's got 2 running at Huntingdon today, so we'll just have a look at his stats and things. Yeah, so he's got 2 running today. The 2:25 Huntingdon, Blue Bella, it's around 7-1. And then in the 3 minutes past 5, Jesse Jump Jet, that's around 7-2. That seems to be the best fancied of the two. Look at his stats here. His last 200 runners, he's had 41 winners, so that's just over 20%. 192 pound profit or euro profit to a £1 or euro stake. Just go into his profiler here. So you can actually set up little systems and all with HRB if you have it. Now he says his stats for Huntingdon. He's 15 winners from 58 runners, 26% strike rate, and he's plus 24 pound or euro to a pound stake there. There's a thing here then, if you wanted to set up a simple system, you go into the thing called V4. That brings up Tom Lacey. That's his total stats now. In his career, he's had 1,648 runners, 294 winners, 17.84% strike rate. He's a plus 113 pound or euro at industry SP, and Betfair he must have had some big winners. He's over 1,000 up there. But if you wanted to make a little system and pick out the tracks that he did the best at, would say, you just click the add button here, select race code. We'll be selecting National Hunt for that, and tracks. And then you just hit your return key. And you get your list here then, so it'll be National Hunt. I'll just go through this now and I'll come back to you when I have it done. Now, I went through his profile there, and I've picked out the tracks that he's had 10 or more winners at. So we've got Chepstow, Doncaster, Exeter, Huntingdon, Kempton, Taunton, Uttoxeter, Warwick, and Southwell. So we'll just press go. Now, so we've got he's had 728 runners at them tracks, 149 winners, and he's just over 20% strike rate. Very healthy profit. And there's the Betfair Exchange one, and it's got a Betfair actual over expected, which is 1.3, which is good, very good actually. And then Betfair Chi. This is a strange little thing, but the higher it is, the more reliable the stat is. So this is a pretty good. That's 12.37. It's all technical stuff, but you can probably Google all that to find out about it. Now we'll have a look at his stats there for them to see how he did in different years. So this is the total. So in 2024, he's had his 30% strike rate in 2024. He was 16.48 in 23, 22.41 in 22, and so on down. And he was profitable in most of the years now. There was a few small losses. If you look at the Betfair one, then I think there was even less losses. There was a loss in 23, but he's bounced back in 24. But most years he's had winners and been profitable. So that's a nice little system now. And it's simple. When you're doing systems, keep them simple. Just have 1 or 2 categories that you're putting for whatever you're doing, if it's a trainer or a jockey or whatever. So we'll give this system a name. So we'll put down Tom Lacey. Favourite tracks. We'll click save. So there's a system gone in now. Simple systems they're handy little things, for if you're looking on the lookout for things you might have missed. So if you click on now, it'll tell you there's these 2 runners for today coming up there. You see. We'll just have a look at. I'll pause that. We'll just have a look at his 2 for today. So he's got 225 Huntingdon. He's got Blue Bella. Oh, I thought my one picked in that one. Of course. It's ranked 3rd. Now, it hasn't run for 233 days, but the stable is in good form. 6-year-old mare. It's by Blue Bresson. That's around 7-1 at the moment. So that's a nice each way price. There's 10 runners there. So Blue Bella each way could be a possibility. We'll look at the 503 then, Jesse Jump Jet. That's a 4-year-old filly. Blue Brestle again. You must like the Blue Brestles. That's having its first run in a bumper. It's around 7-2. It seems to be well fancied. There isn't a whole lot to go on here. The ranking still sorts them out though. They have Walden top. That's around 9-1, and not now I know that's been gelded, and it's wearing a tongue tie for the first time. That's for Chris Gordon. Favourite then is the skeleton one. It's 15-8. That hasn't ran yet, and then Jesse Jump Jet. So the market really is the guide there, you would think. Now we're back on Tom Lacey's page again. I'll just click on bumpers here now to see does that make much difference to his. Yeah, he's had 31 winners from the last 200 runners and a 48 euro loss or pound loss. So the bumper one might be worth just keeping an eye on rather than backing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm nearly 18 minutes in now, so I better get this up and let you get on with your day. The best of luck anyway, whatever you do today, and stay healthy and happy. I won't be around tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a video on Saturday. Bye.